I lied. I lied. I wasn't going to take a week-long break, but I am back. And I've wanted to look at this today. What am I looking at? I'm going to call you Piccolo, and I'm going to call the other person Android 30. I found by far the worst take on YouTube. Before I get anything, this is not a personal attack on your character, Piccolo. I don't know you. But oh my god, stop! For the love of Christ, stop talking about this. I'm having an aneurysm. So, Android 30 was one of the people criticizing Piccolo, right? And Piccolo was annoyed at the androids because of the back and forth between each other. So he wanted to quote-unquote expose Android 30 for being S8 as a child? What? And that as an SA survivor, they shouldn't have a critique on anybody because to that point, it's projection? To that, I say that people have every right to criticize things that they see online. And judging by how old Android 30 is, it is more realistic to assume that they have gotten help for their issues. I'm sorry, but when people look at you, Piccolo, not many wounds of SA start to resurface. I'm sorry. And I hope nobody can have such strong impact to the point where that can happen. Maybe it's because people are allowed to have an issue with how you conduct yourself online. Again, that is not a personal attack. This argument is flawed because almost everyone has had a traumatic experience. If anything, if you heal from that trauma, you can become sharper, stronger, and more wise because you know exactly what you want to stay away from. Do you know why a lot of people within this generation are moving different and specific? Why they're more calculated? Why they're questioning things? Why they're more cynical and moving accordingly? Because of trauma. My God, learning from trauma is a survival tactic. It's a survival instinct. A lot of people do things as a trauma response. Something as little as people not being able to advocate for themselves is because of trauma. So by that logic, if somebody who usually doesn't advocate for themselves decides to, they're not supposed to because they're projecting their trauma? Are you serious? Can you have an issue with their critiques of you? Sure. But you are not even arguing with what they're trying to say at this point. It's literally the no correlation meme. What does this person getting S8 as a kid have to do with them criticizing you online? Oh my god. Next time anybody has anything to say about me, I'm going to be like, have you been raped before? And they're like, what? Huh? What? And I'm like, have you been raped? And then they're, it's like, you can't give your opinion if you've been raped before. You can't. You just cannot. So what I would want you to do, go back in time and tell your rapist to unrape you, okay? Tell the grim raper to unrape you so that you can have your opinion on me next time, okay? Then you can come back with your thoughts. But first, you need to undo that trauma, okay? Because you cannot have an opinion if you have trauma. Okay, for real this time, goodbye.